but we all stink of bacon. Oh, we all stink of bacon.
That was indeed Ben the Bacon Man. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we have a special Halloween Spookfest special coming from the Sulky Sullies, and yeah, it was fantastic. As many of you probably already know, they have been away on their travels to their favourite holiday destination, the only place that they know, and everybody else knows where they're going, so it's no secret anymore. Safety hazard, that is, Ben. Safety hazard, I'm sorry. Right, so what did they get up to? Well, first up, they decided to foam up their girls. Yeah, when I saw the thumbnail and title, it said foam party, was that something like that? Anyway, yeah, I felt, you know, a little bit icky. I feared the worst, I've got to say.
And this time we're concentrating on all of the cool rides, and including the foam party that's going on at the moment with the water slides. So it's an annual thing they do every year. They chuck a load of foam down the slides to give them a clean. All kind of, it don't affect you or anything, you know, it don't stain your clothes or anything. It's all healthy stuff. But yeah, it gives the slides a clean, but it also is mega fun for the kids. They absolutely love it. They had a couple of slides yesterday, that's why you saw them with foam on them, but they're going to go for it today, so they've all got their waterproofs on.
And it was indeed a good job they had their waterproofs on, otherwise it could have been a lot worse. But as it was, the only issue that I really had with it was the fact that their faces and heads, you know, were all foamed up, and it's kind of that sort of thing which could be taken inappropriately by the wrong sort of people and used in the wrong sort of way. So I would suggest, Ben, as a word of caution, to not do that ever again. It's okay, obviously, to have fun in the foam, you know, they obviously do it for a reason over there, but to put it online for every Tom, Dick and Harry is not what they had intended you to do with that, so I would recommend you don't do it. Now, whilst we're on the topic of child safety and online safety and everything else, they had the use of a hot tub, which was lucky for them, wasn't it? You know, girls in a hot tub, and boys for that matter, always good predatory material to bring certain type of people into your channel, so that's worked out well.
So the girls are out shopping at the moment. I'm going to get these lot ready to go in the hot tub in a minute, because Florence is just having a little nap over there.
I was about to say, when you said that word, I was about to say we're going in the hot tub.
You're going in the hot tub. They're going to go in the hot tub for half an hour this morning.
And yes, they did in fact film it, so that was good, wasn't it? That'll drive up the viewer count, Ben, and not in a good way, I'm sorry to say, but that's it's been proven that that sort of content is can be taken in the wrong context for the wrong sort of people. But apart from that, obviously, there's this issue which really grates on me, because either not a lot of people know about it, or YouTubers don't care, right? So, children and hot tubs. Can children go in hot tubs? It is recommended that children under the age of 5 should not use hot tubs. Now, I don't know whether any of their under 5s actually use them, so that's not what I'm getting at. If your child is over 5 years old, a lower temperature of around 35 Celsius and a limited soaking time of 10 minutes is advised, as they are less able to regulate their body temperature. So not only should you put the temperature down for them, they shouldn't be in for more than 10 minutes, right? So how long and how hot was it? That is the question.
They're going to go in the hot tub for half an hour this morning.
So half an hour is a little longer than the recommended 10 minutes, but how hot was it?
So they are in the hot tub. It's a bit slippy. They're in the hot tub this morning. Is it warm? Is Toby not in with you? Is it just you? Is it hot? It's hot, apparently.
It's hot, apparently, yeah. And if you did see the footage of it, you can actually see the steam coming off, so it is hot.
The hot tub, and it was just beautiful out here last night. It was lovely. It was about 2 degrees. out of the hot tub, but it was 40 degrees in the hot tub.
So that was 40 degrees in the hot tub. That was when Zoe was using it, but I suspect they didn't reduce the temperature when the kids were using it either. You know, a maximum of 35 degrees, not the 40, if you see what I mean. But it's a very important point. People don't seem to care, on YouTube especially. I don't know if any of you have this issue or you know, care. I don't know. I don't have a hot tub, but what I would say is that kids can't regulate their temperature, and that, along with saunas and things like that, are just a no-go for kids, or they should do it with moderation, because as he said, they can't regulate their temperatures. But Zoe, wow.
So we were in the hot tub last night, me and some of the girls, and the sky was so clear.
You didn't fancy filming yourself, did you, Zoe, whilst you were in the hot tub? No? You just fancy filming your kids whilst they're in the hot tub and putting that all over YouTube. You won't do it for yourself, though, and that's a problem, because whilst I get you might have hang-ups about your body and you don't want that out there, right? I get that. But if you won't do it, why should you expect your kids to have them plastered all over YouTube? Do you see where I'm coming from on this one? You know, you didn't think that you could have given us a sneak peek at the goods?
I'm leaving the camera here. I have Joseph on my shoulders, but he doesn't want to be filmed. So every time I point the camera up there, he doesn't like it. So we'll just keep the camera down here for now.
And another good educational opportunity here for Ben, because he's saying that he won't film his child because his child doesn't want to be filmed at the moment, which is good. It is good. You're listening to his wishes. He doesn't want to be filmed. You don't film him. That's the right thing to do. However, if he doesn't want to be filmed, and what about your other kids, right? This particular child doesn't go to school, does he? So he has no potential to be bullied, right? So apart from just not wanting to be on camera, there's no outside influence as to why he wouldn't want to be filmed. However, your older children who all go to school, they all have the possibility to be bullied and be ridiculed for anything that happens on your vlogs, and kids will bully them, even if your children don't tell you. They will do. They will. I'm sure of it. They'll get comments, you know, and not always positive ones, and that's all on you, Ben and Zoe, because you want to be YouTube famous. So never mind the kids, right?
So we did bring some stuff with us to do some baking, and we brought a few bits and pieces with us, but this is kind of a rundown of the rest of the stuff, because it's going to be, so we're going to kind of be eating everything all day. We're going to do some baking stuff with the little ones, and then just setting up the table, and kind of, it'll be like a lunch tea sort of thing, so buffet, a bit like we do at Christmas.
Sounds nutritional. I can't wait to see this Halloween haul, which we have got exclusive coverage of right now.
So I'll go through what we've bought. Right, so we've got normal buffet stuff, like I've got these actually, 25-piece chicken set, those katsu chicken bites, and those were 3 for £6 in Tesco's. Quiche, got some mini hash brown waffles and some spiced potato wedges.
Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but when I go shopping, I buy a bunch of stuff from Iceland or wherever, and I bring them all home with me, and I lay them out on the kitchen table, you know, all the frozen stuff. I just lay them there, put them in a nice, display for all my viewers, and I like to just run through everything that I've got, because, you know, nothing's going to melt or get defrosted or stay fresh, because, you know, I've got to show the viewers viewers what I've bought, because that's so important, instead of keeping things in the fridge and freezer, which is what other people do apparently, but you know.
Which we've got these dips from Aldi, which go with the pizzas, and they taste just like the ones you get from Domino's. They're really, really nice. We've got some cans of Iron Brew and some cans of Fanta. We've got 2 big pizzas, big square ones from Aldi, a pepperoni and a cheese, because we're going to cut them up, cook them both and cut them up. We got a...
Wow, she just told us how she's going to cook the pizzas. She's going to cook them and cut them up. Thank you so much, Zoe, for your insight. I'm sure that's the best part of the cooking that you're going to do tonight, isn't it?
Halloween vanilla cheesecake for Scary Face, and some garlic flatbread. Florence. We got dips, onion and garlic and salsa to go with carrots and cucumber and peppers, which are there. Then we've got some pasta. We've got this pasta from Aldi, which is like different. There's bats and other Halloween sort of things in there. Pumpkins. So we're going to do some pasta with, it's actually carrot pasta it says on it. I won't tell the kids that. Black carrot and carrot. Anyway, this sauce from Aldi is really nice. We're going to cook up like some cold pasta. We're not going to cook cold pasta. We're going to cook the pasta and then leave it to go cold.
Why? I'm not going to lie, that sounds disgusting. I mean, I don't know. Does anybody else have cold pasta? Like you cook the pasta, you make the sauce and then you let it go cold. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Well, I have pasta salad, but that's not made with proper pasta sauce usually. It's usually made with other stuff. It's not really that sort of thing. Anyway, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just a me hang up. I don't know.
Got some gummy brains, because why not? We have got these from Aldi, scary naan breads, ghosty ones. We've got some of those. Pringles, breadsticks, coleslaw. We've got some Halloween sweeties, some cheese. We're going to do some ghost-shaped cheese things. We'll show you in the vlog.
Zoe, you know when you said that you were going to do some baking with the kids, you know, before like food and everything? This sort of thing that you've bought here in quite a large abundance, and other things like cakes and stuff like that, wouldn't that be more appropriate to be in this baking episode that you're going to go through with the kids? You know, make the kids have... Usually parents bake with their kids. You've already said you are going to do that, but I'm not seeing any evidence of requiring to it, because you already bought the products that you would be baking.
And puff pastry. Where's that? Oh yeah, puff pastry, because we're going to make some hot dog mummies and some chocolate something or other.
The like mummies with their chocolate.
Yeah, with chocolate spread. So we're going to be doing, like I said, some bacon and stuff as well. We're also going to do hot dog fingers. So we've got the really big hot dogs, which we're going to chop in half and make into hot dog fingers. So we've got lots of bits and pieces to eat here. So yeah, there's lots of bits there. There's going to be things that we're making. So some of it might not make much sense, but it will make sense when we're actually doing it in the vlog, because there's bits that we're going to be baking.
But as I said, the bits that you should be baking, you've already bought like tubs of, so they no longer need to be baked, if that makes sense.
And making into Halloween-y sort of things. We're going to have a Halloween table of stuff.
And they did. She was good to her word. She did put out a lovely spread of Halloween stuff.
So the girls are going to get on with their activities. Isabel's going to start doing some cooking after the baby's had a nap.
I don't know about you guys, but this really gives me Cinderella vibes. You know, the young teen doing her cooking for the family. You know, for the family. I mean, I'm all for the kids and even the grown-up kids. You know, doing their bit, right? But when it looks like she is doing all the cooking, and I understand from what I've heard anyway that she likes to cook, right? She does a lot of the recipes and stuff like that. But when it's her cooking for her entire family, you know, it becomes less of an enjoyable thing rather than a can you do this to cook for my little children. And that is what Zoe's doing to her older child.
Right guys, so we are pretty much there. So I'll show you what we've got. Isabel's done most of this. I've been helping a little bit, and so has Olivia, but Isabel's done most of it. What's going on with my hair? Anyway, we have got, I'll turn the camera around and show you. We've got cheesy stick broomsticks. How cool are they? We have got Oreo bats and little ghosty strawberries. We have got spooky rolls. Some have got bacon in, some have got cheese. And these ones have got chicken, Isabel?
Yeah, they're chicken.
The spooky rolls. We have little spooky coffin sandwiches with cheese and jam for the little ones. Fruit, obviously. We've also got some veg and some dips. We've got this pasta, which is what we bought yesterday in Aldi. So it is really, really nice actually, but we've got pumpkins and all sorts of spooky shapes, which is nice. More fruit. Pizza, my spider, which has now got extra spider legs. Some cupcakes. We've got our ghosty nans. We've got our ghosty marshmallows. These ones are actually milk-free, chocolate and marshmallow. We've got a spooky skeleton cheesecake. We've got our little pumpkins, our orange pumpkins, lots of Crispies, some chickeny bits, plates, Pringles, and we've also got some wedges in the oven. We're just waiting for the wedges now.
So out of all of that, I must have missed the baking that you did with the kids. Did they enjoy baking whatever it was that they baked? Did you put that in the bin before it got to the table? Or did you scoff them? Was it Ben? I'm sure it must have been Ben who ate it all before it was, laid out. But anyway, I'm sure the kids loved the baking. I'm sorry that I'm going on about the kids baking so much, but she did make a point of it, and I feel like that it's a missed opportunity when you are... it's Halloween and the kids aren't really doing anything special. I mean, you're away at this little place, right? And they've been there before. It's nothing new to them. And they're not getting to do their trick-or-treating at night because, you're taking them away. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't go away for Halloween. I'm just saying that, it just feels a little bit like mundane, to be honest. They just sat around doing what they would be doing at home, really. The only good thing about it is they can go for a walk, but I think that feels like that's a Ben thing more than a kid thing. And it's also, speaking of which, I don't really see Zoe going for many walks. It's always Ben taking the kids for walks. Is that a thing? Is there any reason for that? Anyway, this was the Halloween Spooktacular. It was brilliant, wasn't it? But on another note, I've noticed recently that Ben has shared an Insta story about his... he's been in the hospital recently, having some operation. And he's going to share his journey with us. Which sounds fun. It does sound fun, I've got to say. If you would like me to cover that, please let me know. I don't know if it's something that you would like to hear about. Ben's, bits and bobs and whatnot. So let me know. Until next time, please give this video a massive thumbs up, comment all your thoughts about this down below, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Until next time, have a lovely day, take care of yourselves, and bye bye.